How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Treasures Collectibles gameplay video. My name is Mike, and joining me as always is Randall.
Yup.
Today we're going to be bringing you That Time I Got Reincarnated as a slime deck versus Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. The slime deck is the one that's commonly featured on this channel using the set 1 level 1 Shizu into an empty level 3 Milim Gate.
And the Aobuta list is, I think you could say it's pretty standard. It's running the level 1 Kaede standby combo, and it wants to go into big boards at level 2 and level 3 with things like the 2-2 Tomoe, as well as the 3-2 Futaba Bodyguard. And then at level 3 we have the Nodoka combo with the Gate. It's not like a main finisher kind of combo, but something that we do run a couple copies of. It has some valuable utility with on-play bounce, and then sometimes the combo comes in handy. But mostly going to be looking to get that big Bodyguard onto the board.
Yep. Yeah, so how to approach this matchup. If the Aobuta at level 2 can set up the 3-2 Futaba alongside the Koga back row, then it's going to be very, very problematic to deal with. I think I wouldn't be able to kind of do anything against it unless... Because like this deck doesn't play the 1-1 Hakuro, so I can't just remove things. I think what I have to prioritize is getting the Gazelle level 3 and then just bouncing his Bodyguard at level 3. So we'll see how the deck can adapt to the situation.
Yeah. The thing about slime is that like it has a pretty high power level at 2 relative to most decks with the early plays combined with the 2-1 support, but if you get higher than that, then it gets kind of out of reach for the slime player.
Yeah, because like if we math it out, we have the 3-2 Shion, which is 11-5, and then backed up by the 2-1 support, which makes it 13-5. And then even if you play something like a Brainstormer that turn to -500, that's still easily within counter range of Futaba Koga plus counter. So,
yeah. So I noticed this as I was looking through the list. This deck has 0 Best Girl in it.
Unfortunate.
Actual ephemeral existence.
The most ephemeral.
All right.
Can't find SOS.
Let's see. So with this hand, I don't want to play with this hand. I think I'm gonna discard 3, keep this to clock turn 1 in case I needed to level.
Okay, and I will discard 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Drop the turn. I'm gonna start by clocking this. Get red set up already. All right. What do we want to play turn 1 though? I think we just go with this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play the drop search on play mill 2. If I mill climax, I can give 1500 anywhere. And direct for 2.
1, 2. 2's good. I'm gonna drop a turn. Going to clock my guild.
Don't play Kaijin. Don't play Kaijin. Don't play Kaijin.
Kaijin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you should have considered is probably put it in the middle, because if I have to respond in the middle, then you can answer back with vanilla plus 15.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh?
That being said, I think I'm just okay with just chilling and attacking once. So I'm gonna front for 2.
It's fine. If I don't draw it, never punished.
Alright, here we go.
Draw. Clock. I didn't draw it, not punished. Alright, well, let's hope I... Brainstorm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Let me think about what I actually want here. If I play this, I'll have 5 hand? Probably not ideal. This still answers it.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and do that.
Funny thing about this deck is that it runs 4 vanillas, but vanillas plus 15 are 45.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. Normally Kaijin is effective against like 99% of like up level 0s, but sometimes they just get 45.
Yeah, so vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go ahead and play the Tomoe. On play, I can top check 2 and rearrange.
And that tells me he has a standby or gate trigger on his top 2. Which is good, because the Tomoe is really good at being able to know exactly what you're triggering.
Yeah, obviously you want to put the climax second, that way it's easier to pay it out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to bury it intentionally. There's like nothing. Oh, this deck plays 3 drop search?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, we will go ahead and I will direct. On attack, I can give 1500 anywhere, so I'll give it to the vanilla. This is for 2.
Cancel.
And then we're going to front here. This is going to be for 2 with a standby. And sure, this is 3k.
Okay. 1, 2.
Nice tie.
Mm-hmm. Draw for turn.
I mean, like, what else am I going to play?
Yeah, I was like, man, that's the bottom of the barrel there. But, you know, +1 is a +1.
Yeah. We'll take a card where we can get it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, gonna clock. And draw 2. Okay. So, So we don't want to So let's start with the level 0 removal. On play, I can pay 1 and send the top card of my deck into the clock. I'll level, so I'm gonna go ahead and level blue, and then search my deck for a level 1 or lower character. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a copy of Shizu.
Pretty sure like 90% of Rikis and Slime are either for like Shizu or for the Potion Master Rimuru.
Yeah. There you go. Next, I will play the Troll Deck Rimuru on player top check. It's a character at hand and discard. I'm gonna discard what I just top checked, and then his second effect, I can discard a climax to salvage. So I'm gonna salvage 1-0 Rimuru.
Alright. So this tells me no combo. Well, I mean, like, this kind of told me no combo this turn, I guess.
So I'm going to play Potion Maker, and then I'm going to activate his startup where I can rest himself to choose one of my characters in waiting room and put it underneath him as a marker. And this Rimuru attendance check, he gets on reverse blind stock if I activate a startup this turn. So I think that's going to be all for me. We're going to attack here last so that the blind stock will be the easiest one to pay out. So we're going to direct here first. Salvage.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It was nice knowing your stock. It was nice knowing your climax. Alright, I'll salvage a Shizu. Actually, let me double check. I'll salvage a Shizu.
Alright. This is for 2. Take the 2.
Okay, and then I'm going to direct here with my other Rimuru, and that's going to be for 3.
Okay, 1, cancel. Nice, canceling the 3.
Okay, and front here for 1.
Take the 1. And I'm actually going to level the combo.
Yep. Okay.
And I get reversed.
And then I will go ahead and buy stock 1.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, stand drop. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So I'm going to clock a vanilla. Draw 2 cards. Move up the 1-0 that we stand.
Value.
We need to pay out this climax. Let's go ahead and brainstorm. Get 1. 1. Alright, let's see. So I need to consider how my hand size is going to end up this turn. So if I play these 3 and then these both resolve, then I get all my hand back. I'm also playing a standby, so. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing this turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab the Sakuta level 1. That'll let me get extra stock.
And the reason why we're even playing Vanillas in the first place is because the Sakuta can send the Futaba level 0 vanilla from waiting room to your stock on play. So it's a super easy +1 stock.
So yeah, that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and that'll allow me to get free stock. Nice. We'll go ahead and play 2 copies of the Kaide combo. it can't side, and it has a combo with the standby that when I reverse, I get to salvage 1.
Cards in hand?
6.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and play the climax. I'll use the standby effect.
Mm-hmm.
This will let me standby out a 2/2 to my back row. And we'll prep that for next turn. And then the brainstorm effect, when I play a climax, I can give a character 501 level until the end of the turn. So I'll give it to the center. And we are good to go, I think.
Good to go.
All right, so we're going to attack with the worst lane first here, because if I do trigger a standby... Actually, hold on, let me check if I even have standbys left. I don't even have standbys left. All right. Normally, though, like when you are playing a deck with standby, you typically want to attack with the weakest lane first, so that way if you trigger standby on the subsequent attacks, you can standby over that weak lane.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're just going to go ahead and front here for 2.
1, 2, cancel.
Okay. And then we'll front here. This is for 6k for 1 in gate. And off of that, I'm going to get Kaede healer, heal to stock. Or not heal to stock, healer, and then maybe refund stock.
Yeah, one's good.
And then with the combo, I'm going to salvage another one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to front here. This is going to be for 2.
2, 1, 2. 2's good.
And then with this copy of the combo, I am going to grab... Let me think about what I want to grab here. Let's see. I think I'm going to get... I do need plays for next turn. I think this is a pretty good card to grab here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I'll grab the Sakuta level 0, and that's for 2 stock.
Yeah,
Oh,
2's good.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then hand size, I can get this extra gate out of my hand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a brief consideration for 3 stocking the attendance check Rimuru, but I think we have more efficient ways to pay out that 4 stock regardless. So let's just not encore.
Sounds good.
Alright, stand and draw. I'm really hoping to draw our Shizu combo climax here, so let's hope for the best. In terms of what to clock, I think I want to clock... Well, let's see.
I'm actually so boosted. Holy moly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gonna go ahead and clock the Shino Brainstorm to draw 2. Okay.
It's fine. This is gonna come in handy, trust.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with a Chloe. On play, I can discard a Demon Continent to search my deck for a 1/1 mask. I check my waiting room beforehand to see if I have any masks left, and I do, so it's guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely. When you're playing slime, you want to make sure that if you stock this, you remember it.
Yeah, don't be the guy that on play discards 1 to look at your deck
and then shuffle.
and then shuffle your deck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
So we're gonna actually use 1 mask.
You want to just multi-mask or?
No, because I might do something else. So what we're going to do is we're going.
Wait a minute. That was blind stock.
Oh yeah. Oh. F. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We can pay out the 4th stock. It's just a matter of what we actually want to do. We want to kill his board, ideally. So I think getting the Colossus is a good idea. We also want to be able to refresh at level 1, so milling is going to be a part of our game plan here. 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back. So I'm gonna search Colossus first, and then I'm going to pay 1 again and use mask.
I don't think I've ever seen mask search.
I mean,
Search the
sometimes
gold.
you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
And then I'm going to get Ramirez, I think. Actually, no. I'm going to the Chloe. And then I'm gonna
Go back in?
I'm gonna go back. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the Chloe. I'm gonna play Chloe. I'm going to discard Shizu. Because that's nowhere in sight. Grab another mask. I'm gonna go back. Alright, now we're gonna grab Rammus.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing the Rammus because if I don't draw my Shizu combo next turn, I'm going to start bleeding hands. So the Rammus is going to be an efficient way to pay 1 stock to get another body on the board, so I have 3 attackers.
Okay.
So I'm going to prep that in the future. In the meantime, I'm going to spend my last stock, get that climax out using a brainstorm. This also lets me mill through my deck so I can get closer to refresh. Salvage 1. Oh, sorry. On play minus 500.
Sure.
Salvage 1. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I am 7 out. So I think what I want to do is I'm just going to grab a Rumero. And hold on to it for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play Level 0 Rumero.
Okay.
But this way, if I trigger a climax, I can mill the remaining cards in my deck to not take free damage.
Yeah, but if not, then you have 1 climax in 3, and it's pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Potion Maker. I'm gonna put that marker into stock, and then let's see positioning. Let's just win this lane, and these 2 lanes will lose. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. How many cards in hand now right now?
I have 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and front here for 1.
Take the 1.
Front here for 2.
1, 2. Take the 2.
And then I'm going to front with the Rimuru for salvage. Okay. I will go ahead and grab. I'm gonna grab the stock charge Rimuru.
Okay. And I take the 1.
Okay. Okay, going into my Encore, I'm gonna activate his effect on death. I can discard. And if I do, turns out I didn't need this. So we're gonna look at all 3 because we know that's all clean. I'm going to go ahead and add. Getting the Shizu means I'm kind of very hard committing to drawing the climax, but at the same time, these other 2 cards aren't very useful. So I'm just gonna grab Shizu.
Yeah.
So I'm going back with 7.
Yeah. Also notable here is that your reverse characters, they go to waiting room 1 at a time. So by sending this Rimuru to waiting room first, this one doesn't go back on the refresh. So
oftentimes you'll see a lot of players, they kind of just put all their reverse characters into waiting room at the same time, but technically how it does work is it is 1 at a time of your choosing. So by sending the Rimuru to waiting room first, like Randall mentioned, I get to keep the Chloe on the board, so it's 1 less card that's going back in my deck, so it's helping me get just slightly better compression. Here you are. And take refresh point.
Stand and draw.
Here we go.
Oh, that is the perfect card to draw here because there is 1 climax left in my deck, and I kind of just want to mill through it. So I'm gonna not clock, and I'm gonna play the 1/0 event to allow me to look at up to 4, and choose a adolescence character from among them added to my hand. So go 1, 2. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there, knowing that these last 2 cards are clean triggers. I'm just gonna take the Tomoe. So now we are 7 in waiting room, 4 standby, 3 gate.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and move our Tomoe up. I'm gonna swap these, and we're gonna put the Sakuta on the board. That gives center slot 1500. So our Tomoe is huge.
12-5. Okay.
And with that, we will just go to attacks. So I'll start with a direct for 2. 2.
1, 2. And level. I'm going to go ahead and level yellow. Yeah. Worry about red later. Yellow's more important.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and front for 1.
You said cancel. You said 7 back.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the one that's missing is the gate.
Here you are.
Refresh point. And then direct for 3, 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that means I'm gonna draw the climax. Right? Draw for turn.
Draws a gate.
Alright. Clocking does not feel good. I feel like at this point we might not be able to clock. But we also kind of want to push damage. But we're at 2-4. This is not a good position to be in. Okay, I feel like since we canceled with a Shizu climax, we're just going to not clock, and then if we trigger another climax, we can salvage that for next turn, so no clock this turn. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, those are 5/5s. Oh, that is actually a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm going to... Order of operations. Okay, so to increase the chances of me hitting a brainstorm, I think I'm going to play the remove first. Go top, add Aobuta. I'll discard the Aobuta. And then I'm going to discard a level 1 Shizu.
Wait, what?
Wait. This is the wrong card. I thought it was Toka. Sorry. Ah! Okay, brainstorm?
Yep.
Salvage 1. Alright, so at this point, I am basically saying you can have all the resources you want, and I'm going to try to bolster my own resources as much as possible. And what I should have done is I should have checked to see if he had a copy of the 1-0 counter before he refreshed, but I did not. So I'm going to play the Rimuru, and then I'm going to play the Shuna that I just salvaged, and on play I'll minus 500 to the Kaede on the side, and then rest. Put my Rimuru 3 key underneath as a marker, and then he gets the on reverse blind stock effect. 5 cards in hand, and then we're going to go and proceed into attack. We're going to attack here first because I want to dodge 2-1 counter. So I'll front 4-1.
Take and level. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna level the 2/2.
Yeah. And not much use for that.
Yeah, these can be stock. Okay.
Okay, and on reverse we are tied here, so I'm going to blind stock 1. And then these lanes are going to crash. So front. Oh, so we did get to salvage the climax for next turn, so this will be front for 2.
Okay. Cancel on 1.
Okay, and then I'm going to front here as well, just try to get in some damage. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm going to grab a healer.
This looks like when I play Slam on camera. Take 1.
Okay. 7 cards. Your go.
Alright, how many climaxes in waiting room?
I am out 1, 2. 2 out.
2?
So actually not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse.
Okay. So I'm going to clock the 3/2 Tomoe support.
I see what's going on.
With the intent to heal it off. I'm going to pay 2, heal 1, and then... Oh, it's an early play if I have 4 characters on the board, so all good. And then when I place her, I can also reveal the top card of my deck. If it's a level 1 or lower card, goes to stock, get free stock. Pretty good, and...
Extremely good.
Let's see. So right now, I'm out 1, 2... we're going to go ahead and, since I have 4 more characters on the board, we're going to go ahead and play another one. It's going to let me heal down and get another stock, although that one I want to pay out. So I'm going to go ahead and do a brainstorm. Hit 1, so I can search 1. And with that, I'm going to get I'm gonna get another healer.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have 8 hand, and I'm going to play over the Brainstorm to play a Sakuta and get free stock. Goodbye, Sakuta.
Fair, fair.
And then we're going to go ahead and standby out the Tomoe support that I clocked and then subsequently healed off.
Mm-hmm. Now his board is just fairly large.
Yep.
Fairly. His middle is 14-5.
Yeah. So, in terms of attack order here, I do want to attack with the middle first because on subsequent attacks, if I trigger standby, this is going straight into the middle.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm actually just never going to reverse that.
Yeah. So we're gonna direct for 3, 3.
1, 2, 3. Level. I do not have red here, so I'm gonna level everything else. All right. Get into the Colossus.
All right. Direct for 3. Oh, it's time.
Oh no. Well, at least it doesn't have bodyguard yet, but it is gigantic.
For 4.
Cancel.
Direct for 3.
1, 2. Cancel.
Okay, so climax wise, in my waiting room there are 4 right now. 3 standbys and a gate.
Okay, draw for turn. Ooh.
So yeah, so the Futaba, while she's in the center slot, she gets plus 4,000 power. So she's 12.5, and then this is support 2k, so she's 14.5, but this gives 1,500 to middle, so she's 16. So
It is a casual 16.
yep.
Very typical Aobuta level 2 board where you have 4 level 3s. Alright, so
The best part is that's not a joke.
yeah, it isn't. Like, this is Aobuta's game plan, really. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like level 2, holding standby until level 2 is actually a really good idea in this deck because so much of your level 2 game does hinge on getting your support up in the first place. So I'm out 4, I triggered 2, I salvaged 1, so I'm out 7, and there could be another blind stock because I did blind stock, so I'm out 7 to 8, so there's 0 to 1 climaxes left in deck. My goal is to mill through my deck, pay out those climaxes, and then heal down back to 3-0 before I start attacking. So, what is the best way to do that? It's a bit of a yucky situation because I want to spend my stock efficiently, but the best way to spend 2 stock is just to heal, but I don't want to clock myself. So, what do we do? So I think I'm going to actually play my Milim and I'll activate her effect, pay 3.
Okay.
So my blind stock was not a climax, so I know there's 1 climax left.
So there's 9 stock here.
Mm-hmm.
2 climaxes are going back in.
Mm-hmm.
So in total, there are now 6 in here.
Mm-hmm.
So stock swap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to take 2 more after I refresh.
Okay, so 2 more stock.
8, 9, refresh point.
Okay.
Well, you hit one there, I guess.
So, how do we want to do this? I don't think it's very feasible to shuffle back 6. There's 1 in here, but I can't really get that into my waiting room without playing Shizu combo anyways, and I want to be able to heal back to 3-0 at the end of my turn. So that means I wouldn't have to refresh before I start attacking. So I think we're just going to accept that we are going to go back with only 6 and just brainstorm.
Mm-hmm.
So refresh, missing 1 of each.
Yep.
$16.
Yep.
Jeez.
Big.
finish my last mill for Brainstorm. I salvaged 2.
Oh my
That's
God.
not good. That's not great. Okay. Well, we I think at a certain point it just comes down to I have to accept the fact that I gotta take bigger risks. So maybe I don't heal. No, I think I always heal. 65. I'm going to play Chloe and discard Shizu to search. Get my last mask.
Huh.
Where is... Oh, did I? Okay. Okay, gonna go ahead and play Shion Healer. Pay 2, discard. Go to stock. Going to rest. Send this to stock.
Mm-hmm.
Then double overplay to play 2 Shizu.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move this here.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't have bodyguard yet, so this can just run this over.
And I'm going to... The consideration is to use the mask right now. So technically I do get 1 compression higher. I do think I know exactly what I want already, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it. So I'm going to use the mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to search my Gazelle.
Yep.
I'm not going to use it quite yet, but I will for sure use it if he gets to level 3.
Yeah, this card's not nearly as dangerous right now, but once I hit level 3 and the bodyguard turns on...
Then all of my characters have to front into the Futaba, and he's going to burn me for 1 every time I get reversed, so that's no good. Okay. And then we're going to play 1k1.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and front for 3.
Cancel on 1.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to, let's see. I think I'll front here first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Salvage climax.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on, sorry.
Oh, you have to mill 2.
Mill 2.
Mill
Yeah,
2.
Sorry, mill 2. Salvage 3. Grab a Shizu healer.
Yep.
For 3.
3, and then when you get
So-
first, your ability first.
Yeah, my ability first.
Oh, hey, look! I can burn 1. Pay 1, discard 1, burn 1.
Alright, front mill 2.
Yep.
Oh my, I'm dying. I'm
Is
going.
there a climax?
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm going to grab a healer. There's nothing else better here. Yeah, grab a healer. Trigger. Oh my god.
Holy moly.
Alright. Goodbye, guys. Ramrus.
Take 2.
On reverse, reveal top. Goes to memory.
Oh wait, no, this is alive.
Alright, I am
Dead.
dead. I am definitely dead. I'm out 5.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's see. No clock. Let's play a Kaede. Pay 2. Heal 1. Reveal top. Not a hit. Interesting. We can attack for 3 here. Use this effect on direct. Give a soul here. So this is also 3. So we're swinging for 3, 3, 3. Yep. Direct.
Just the final moments.
Power here for 3. Or soul here for 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Direct 3/3.
I mathematically do not have enough climaxes to cancel 3/3, so that is game.
Rip.
All right.
That was an
That was rough.
unfortunate game. Like all that happening into like this board, actually, just like yikes. Also, the stock swap only hit 1.
Oh, really? Oh, you had one. Oh, you discarded a Nodoka gate, right? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I figured that was just going to be the best way of paying the stock anyways. So, yeah, this matchup is rough, I think. I didn't feel like I was too far behind even without Shizu combo, and then I took a 4 and then put me at 2-4, and then my last turn I was like I was out like 7.
Yep.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. Well, there you guys have it. There's another gameplay video featuring Slime versus Rascal, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.